Hello and welcome to Hank. Hello and welcome to Games with Hank. I'm playing the Stanley Parable again. Let's jump right back in. Start working our way.
Wonderful. Stanley was alone.
Oh.
Finally. This is great.
It's changed.
He thought to
It's
himself.
changed the
This
intro.
is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Is that right? Really? I didn't remember wanting this. Creepster pants.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
gonna go right again.
this was not the correct way to the
I
meeting
know
room,
you say
and
that.
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Well.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I love the employee lounge. It's freaking
Wow.
great.
Yes.
It is
this
nice.
Room
It's much nicer than
was
our
a
employee
beaut,
lounge.
But eager to get back to
That's
business,
right.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
That's what you told me to do last time. I didn't do that. I'm gonna do this again, and I'm gonna go straight across.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay. Last time I jumped off of this thing,
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've
I went
gotten
that
off on
way.
the wrong foot here.
but there's
I'm
also
not your
this
enemy, really, I'm
way.
not.
No, that's a
I
closed
realize
door.
that
That's
investing
closed.
your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Well, I mean,
There's
this
someone
is a
you've
cool
been
warehouse.
neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
What are you talking? What?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Oh my goodness, who's her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Oh my god. Where is she at? Hello, lady? Lady, hello. It's dark in this room. Ah!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her.
What?
If you can
Why is
truly
the phone
place your
plugged into
faith
the
in another,
plug?
then pick up the phone.
That's not how phones work. I love it. People forgot how phones work because they've been gone for so long. You plug it in. You don't need to plug it into the wall. You plug it into the phone jack. I answered the phone.
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Yes.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to
guess.
keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Why are you?
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
I don't
They'd want to
know.
commit their life to you.
This is a weird
I'm trying to make a
thing.
point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I can't move. I'm not going inside. I'm going this way.
Sorry,
Ah!
but you're in my story now.
Oh, creepers. Hey,
This
Belinda.
is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
You gonna kill me again? R? Why? I don't want to. Hit all the buttons but R. No R's. Okay, I guess I'm gonna do what it tells me to do.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing
Oh,
buttons,
no.
doing
No.
exactly what he's told
No.
to do. Now he's pushing a button.
No.
Now he's eating lunch.
No.
Now he's going home.
This is
Now
my desk
he's
from
coming
work.
back to work. One might even feel sorry for him,
Oh,
except
God.
that he's chosen this life.
Oh god. Oh god.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And
I
each
like the
day
broom
that he
closet
returned
better.
to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Where's the bread? You said there was bread.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day
This
while
is
at
terrible
work,
TV.
he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He
It's
imagined
bedtime
that he
for
came
boys.
to two open doors and that he could go
Okay.
through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
I don't like this guy anymore. I like it when I don't follow his...
As he wandered through
What
this
the
fantasy
heck?
world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls.
This is gonna turn into my
Down
office.
another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
There must be. Oh, that's creepy.
But there is no answer.
Oh, she
How
turned
could
into
there
a
possibly
desk.
be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has.
It's true.
Nothing has changed.
I'm not gonna
The longer
argue.
he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me.
I don't
He won't
buy
stop.
it.
Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Well, I don't know. I can hear the clock ticking.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every
Oh, yeah.
second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
I question
Suppose
nothing.
I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And
I died. I guess? Well, I'm certain that, yep. Another loop completed. How peculiar. Well, that was another episode of Games with Hank playing the Stanley Parable, not making me experience existential angst at all. Thanks for watching the FTBA.